Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing fine and are taking care of yourselves. My name is Kanika Tandon and I'm here with the video of class 7th English 2nd. In our last video we have completed chapter number 7, that was the Sherpas, and today we are going to start the explanation of the poem, which is Against Idleness and Mischief, How Doth the Little Crocodile. Starting our today's video with the poem Against Idleness and Mischief, How Doth the Little Crocodile. So as you can read the title of the poem, you will find it quite unrelated, because this poem is actually two poems. This whole one poem is actually two poems. One poem is written by Isaac Watts. The title of that poem is Against Idleness and Mischief, and another one, the How Doth the Little Crocodile, is actually a parody of the poem Against Idleness and Mischief, and that is written by Lewis Carroll. First, I would like to tell you what is the meaning of parody. Parody is actually the way of copying something to add some humor in it, or you can say to add some kind of comedy in it. Means the theme and everything is going to be the same, but the characters would be different. The whole point of view of that poem would become of comedy. You might have seen some videos on YouTube of making a parody of a movie or a serious video about a serious video, right? So this is also a parody of the poem Against Idleness and Mischief. So first we are going to read the first I'm going to explain the poem Against Idleness and Mischief, and then we are going to read the parody. So given below are two poems, Against Idleness and Mischief by Isaac Watts and its parody How Doth the Little Crocodile by Lewis Carroll. The parody has been taken from a popular story, Alice's Adventures in the Wonderland. Okay. How doth the little busy bee improve each shining hour and gather honey all the day from every opening flower. Here the poet is actually talking about bee and the hardworking nature of that particular bee. So he's saying that how the little busy bee is working and improving each shining hour, means improving day by day, and gather honey all day from every opening flower, and how it is actually gathering the honey from all the flowers that are there in the garden. How skillfully she builds her cell, means how skillfully, how properly, how beautifully the hive has been prepared by the bees. How neat she spreads the wax, how neatly they collect the honey and keep it somewhere where they have to, and labors hard to store it well with the sweet food she makes. And now what they labor hard, they work hard to keep it safe, right? Of course, if somebody is actually working hard to get food, they will obviously keep it safe like we do, है ना? We go out, buy a packet of rice, and what we do we throw it in the kitchen? No, right? We keep it in a box where there can be no mouse or no any other animals can come and eat it, right? So they also work hard to keep all the wax safe, or whatever they collect from the flower, and then with the sweet food she makes and the honey that she prepares, she also keeps it safe. So this was the poem by Sir Isaac Watts. Now let us come to the crocodile one. In Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, Alice fell down a rabbit hole where she first drank a potion that made her shrink, and then she ate some cake that made her so large that her head struck the roof of the hall. I hope all of you have read the story of Alice in Wonderland, right? So what was the story? She first ate some kind of potion, and then she drank some kind of potion, that is some liquid, and she shrunk into a little tiny person. And then she had a cake which made her so large that her head got stuck in the hall. Confused about her identity, she tried to repeat Isaac Watts' poem that everyone in those days learned by heart. But the poem came out all wrong. So the writer of this poem, Lewis Carroll, actually took the uh, what do we call it, the basics of Alice in Wonderland, and made a poem of, or parody of, the poem that Sir Isaac Watts wrote. Now let us see what Alice sang on the instead of the poem. How doth the little crocodile improves his shiny tail? Now this person is saying that how does this little crocodile improves his shining tail? How does this little crocodile actually do to make the tail as shiny as it has? And pour the water of the Nile on every golden scale. And now pour the water of every Nile means Nile is the great longest river in the world, right? Nile is in the Egypt. So they are saying that, and pours the water of the Nile, the water from the river Nile, on each golden scale. And what is the scale? Scale is the upper skin of the body of the crocodile. In every golden scale, he puts the water of the Nile river. How cheerfully he seems to grin, how neatly spreads his claw. And now you already know, whenever a crocodile opens his mouth, all of his teeth comes out, right? It feels like he is actually opening the mouth to show us the teeth. So grin means to smile in such a way that we want people to see our teeth. So here this crocodile actually very happily smiles to show his teeth, and how neatly he spreads his claw, and how properly he opens his hand and spread his claws, and welcome little fishes with gently smiling jaws. And why is he doing it? To catch the fish and eat it, and welcome little fishes in with gently smiling jaws. How does he welcome fishes to eat it? By smiling and opening her claws. So this was the parody which was made on the poem Against Idleness and Mischief. And why do you think that in the poem Against Idleness means is when we do nothing, sit idly, we don't have anything to do. Why Sir Isaac Watts have taken the example of bee? Because bee is the only animal, bees and ants are the only animals or insects that work all the time. They don't actually take a break or something, they just continuously work. So again, and very seriously, they do their work very seriously without any mischief or something. So against idleness means against sitting idly, against doing nothing and mischief. We often do our work with a little mischief. We will not do, we will procrastinate, or we'll do n number of things. That is why here they have taken the example of the bees, because they do not procrastinate their work. They do their work very hard work, very properly, and in a very hard working manner. All right, with this, the explanation part of this chapter is over, and in my next video I'll be giving the question answers and exercise of the poem. Till then, take care, and please complete your word meanings in your notebooks. I'll see you all in my next video. Till then, take care and thank you.